got? It's tournament season, baby. Okay, today, starting the season off, Shawnee Twin Lakes for the Oklahoma City Kayak Fishing Club. Going out here. This is the first time I've had my kayak out. Haven't had a chance to pre-fish. We're gonna go out here. This is like my 4th time at this lake. I don't know what these fish are doing. It's March, what, 3rd? Something like that. But we're going out here. We're gonna try to go find some fish. I think these fish are gonna be like, I'm hoping that they're like pre-spawning, moving up into flats and moving up into points. I have no idea. We're gonna go try to find them. Hopefully they're on a pre-spawn pattern. Man, we're gonna go try to catch some fish. Limit's gonna go far at this lake, so if I can catch a small limit, I'll be happy with the day. Maybe find a kicker or two. But that's it, guys. Let's go. All right. So guys, we're starting on the dam. I'm just kind of fishing around, see if I can figure anything out. I was throwing the chatterbait around a little bit. I'm gonna bump a jig off these rocks, see if we can get a bite. Every fish counts today, so I'm just hoping I can catch a fish, really, if I'm being completely honest. Just kind of bumping this jig on the rocks. Just kind of climbing them down those rocks. Keep thinking I'm having a fish. I keep hitting rocks. Forgot what a bite feels like. All right. Okay, guys. So, I've been fishing around, throwing a few different things. I'm down here, started by the dam. Water temp is 47 degrees. I really expected the water to be a little bit warmer. So, I'm gonna make a run and I'm gonna go back into a creek somewhere and just check and see if the water's a little bit warmer. May fish some points and stuff along the way, but I think the water is just too cold down here. Let's see if we can go find some warmer stuff. Y'all stay tuned, we'll be right back. I'm just on my way to find something warmer. I get distracted. I probably should just run and find something warmer, but I'm going to try something. Here's windblown bank, a little bit of old nasty grass. It used to hold fish, but I doubt it does now, just being dead. But I'm gonna try it out real quick before I run past it. If I can get my worms open on a wacky rig. Let's just see if there's some fish here really fast. All right, hit this little dock. We're gonna move on. All right, let's go find something warm for real this time. All right, made a pretty good little run here. We're about, water temperature's about 1 degree warmer here, so not exactly what I'd hoped for, but it's better than it was. I'm gonna fish a couple docks here, and I want to move around and work back into some of these pockets and see if there's any warmer water, see if we can find some pre-spawners. Okay guys, a little 2-hour in update. Been fishing around for 2 hours and no bites. So I don't really know, man. I'm hoping that as the day gets warmer, it's nice and warm, sun's nice and warm. I'm hoping it warms this water up, and kind of as the day goes on, hopefully the bite gets a little bit better. I'm just going to cruise around for a while and try to try to find some fish with this crankbait, and we're just gonna cover water, try to find an area with some fish in it, and then hopefully we can catch a fish today. This lake's pretty stingy, but hopefully we can cruise around and find us a fish or two. Hopefully. Well, guys, still kind of struggling to figure anything out, but fishing like this, fishing these tournaments, all it takes is one little spot and you can find a pile of fish, find a pattern, key in on it. But just not getting any feedback right now. It's all right. We're just gonna keep grinding it, keep switching stuff up, just kind of try to throw some stuff at them until we figure something out. If we can get something figured out, then we'll try to expand on it. Right now it's just tough. Let's just see. It's about 12:30 now. See, we're just gonna keep on cruising around, casting and winding, or casting and dragging. See if we can find something. All right, guys, so right here you guys are about to see a critical switch for me. I was throwing everything that I knew to throw at them, and there was just nothing happening. It's just a really slow day on the water. But whenever you guys have these really slow days, these really slow tournament days where nothing you're throwing seems to work, you got to just keep changing it up. Don't just keep throwing the same thing, hoping that eventually something's going to change. The fish will tell you what they want, and if they're not telling you anything, it's either you're in the wrong area or you're throwing the wrong stuff. So right here, you'll see me switch to a Ned rig. You can't really see it, but I did switch to a Ned rig, and it ends up being a really critical switch for me. Break the old Ned rig out, and there's only one thing I'm sure of today. I can't freaking get a bite. Let's break the old Ned rig out. See if we can't at least get one. I don't want to get skunked. That's the goal. As of right now, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've got 4 hours to fish. My goal is to not get skunked. I feel like if I can drag this stupid Ned rig around long enough, eventually something's gonna eat it. So that is the goal, at least. Let's see how it goes. I'm just gonna drag it around. Talked to a couple guys, and I think for most people it's been pretty tough. No, for me it's been tough. So we're just gonna drag the old Ned rig around for a while. I don't really know what else to do. I know that everything else I've done isn't working, so a Ned rig always works. Don't know why we didn't break her out sooner. If we drag the Ned rig around long enough, gotta get a bite. I hope. Oh boy. Okay. Got a fish, y'all. Kind of western. Let's get him in the boat. Yes. Okay. Thank God. Whew. Been a while. We got a fish. Kind of got a little western there for a minute. But that is a fish. I didn't think there was any left in here. Okay. I knew if we just messed around the Ned rig a while, something would bite it. All right, guys. 13 1/4. Let me check my picture. 23 ST. Actually, it's just 13. 13 incher, guys. Finally caught one. All right, now we just need to catch one more. See you later, bud. There you go. Man, I don't know if y'all were able to see that, but I tossed my Ned rig over this little rope here, pitched it in there, and that sucker grabbed the Ned rig, darted out underneath that rope. I had them all sideways, and luckily we're able to get that fish in the boat. So I'm fishing all around all day. Finally caught one on a Ned rig on an isolated dock, and that is kind of the only thing that I found that's worked. So I think I'm gonna spend the next hour or two, I'm gonna go and hit isolated docks with this Ned rig, isolated targets, and I'm just gonna cruise around, try to get another bite. All right, dock number 1. I'll be really surprised if we catch one out of this one. That one's kind of crummy, not even hardly in the water. I'm not gonna spend much time on this one. This one's crappy. Matter of fact, not gonna spend any more time on it. Let's move on to the next. Dock number 2, also pretty crappy. I'm in like a foot of water where I'm at, so the dock's like an inch. I'm not gonna spend much time here. I'm gonna spend any time here because if there was a fish there, I'd be able to see him. Moving on. Dock number 3. Little bitty guy. It's a fish though. Oldest fish of my life. I don't think he'll be even 10 inches. It's gonna be close. No, I caught like a 13. But this is only my second one. I don't even think he'll measure. Yeah. It's been tough. Oh man, he's gonna measure. Believe that? Wow. Barely. Barely. I just caught my first one about 10 minutes ago. Oh, did you? That's just 2 bites in the last 10 minutes. I think they're warming up and they're feeling better. I don't know. Number 2.
I was going too far down that way because it gets real shallow.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So kind of started catching fish now. Let's see. We got 2 fish. We've got about 3 hours left to catch 3 more fish. If we could catch a limit, I'd feel pretty good about it. But shouldn't worry about catching 1 more fish. All right, let's make a run across the lake, find some more docks. And there's some riprap over here that I see. I don't know if the lake's too far down to fish that riprap or not. We're gonna go check it out. Kind of ran out of docks here. Got 2 fish, and we have what? 2.5 hours left to fish. We're gonna cross the lake, fish a little dock, no luck. So, only thing left to do is catch another fish. Got a couple hours left, plenty of time to run into something. Caught a few, or I've caught 2 tiny little dinks scattered out. Haven't really been able to develop that pattern other than if you drag the Ned rig around enough, something's gonna bite it. So we're gonna keep dragging the Ned rig around until something else bites it. I don't really know. Grinding, man, just grinding. These fish are not active today, at least not the ones I've found. And we're just grinding out. I'm gonna try to catch 2. Hopefully we can catch 1 more. And then if we catch 1 more, we'll try to catch 1 more. Got 1, boys. All right, come on, baby. Little spot, B10, man. First cast with the crankbait. All right, he's not gonna be 10 though. Are you? Okay. 10 even. So another little dink, but we got 3, baby. All right, let's catch 2 more. First cast on the crankbait. Maybe this fish are over here. It's a lot warmer back here. When I got to this riprap, it's about 55. I haven't seen anybody fish it all day either, so maybe we'll be on to something. A lot warmer. Actually, it says 57 right now on my Garmin. Let's see if we can't get something going here, guys. Be awesome. Just catch a couple of them. First cast with the crankbait. Let's see if we can make a second cast. And let's get back out there and catch some more fish. It's running that way. Let's bend her that way. All right, guys. So we fished around there a little bit at the end. GoPro batteries died, but it didn't matter because I didn't catch anything else anyways. I just kept doing kind of the same thing with switching off, would throw a crankbait a little bit and then drag that Ned rig around. Luckily, I started dragging the Ned rig around, and I just find that when it's tough like that, you drag a Ned rig around and eventually something's going to bite it. And whenever nothing else works, a Ned rig will work. That's just my experience, but I have a lot of confidence in it. Just dragging that little thing around, something's going to bite it. They just can't resist it. It's just painful to drag around. But ended up with a 4th place finish, 1 place out of the money. Got some good Angler of the Year points. So that 4th place, that'll go a long way for Angler of the Year. We got to give a big shout out to John Barnett, came in 1st place, and he absolutely whacked him. It was tough for everybody out there except John. He went out there and smacked him. I think he said he was throwing a crankbait, and he caught a really nice 5 fish limit for any day on Shawnee, and ended up, he was the only guy that caught a limit, and in fact, nobody else even caught 4 fish. So it was really tough for everybody, but John got him figured out. So big congrats, John. Also, a big shout out to Jabroni Joe Outdoors. Ran into this guy, and we did some talking. Really nice guy. He has a YouTube channel. It was his first tournament ever fishing kayak tournaments, and he came out with fish with the club. And so big shout out to Jabroni Joe Outdoors. Go give him a follow and see what he did on Shawnee Lakes today. You guys stay tuned, man. We're back in the saddle. It's been a while since we've had a video. I apologize about that. Been having a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. We bought a house and have been doing all of those things this winter. But man, we're back in the saddle. Get ready for tournament videos. Better hit that like and subscribe because we have a lot of stuff coming down the pipe. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all come back and see me.